Geoff, and that is, oh, there's your wife, but should have waved.
Oh, you're a professional.
What do you use as a basis to pick the songs that you're going to perform tonight?
Well, tonight I was trying to figure out songs that I hadn't played before, which is probably not always a secure situation because, you don't know how they're going to come out. You don't know if you're going to be able to pull them off. Last time I played a lot of songs, I played a lot, so they were comfortable. It's easier when you do that, but...
Well, I think for a guy that has such a vast song bank, it's harder because you have all these songs and at not one setting can you play them all, So you have to pull from the archives and you really don't know how's it going to sound.
You don't know what's going to go over good, you don't know. But it simplifies itself when you get down to just the guitar and, yourself because you can only do so much. Yet, that allows the songs to kind of stand on their own. So we'll see. It's going to be a fun, crazy night.
Are you going to go retro with some of your songs, or what should we expect?
You're going to expect some things you might not have ever heard me sing before.
Whoa, so that'll be cool.
Things I probably don't know. I don't know. We're gonna.
What comes out comes out.
Yeah, I didn't really get as prepared as I thought I maybe should have with the order or the way that they're going to come out. But
well, that's kind of cool. That actually, I think, adds an excitable element to it.
It's definitely exciting. It's definitely nerve-wracking, but we're doing this because we need to do it, and we need to get through these kind of these plateaus. These plateaus in music, and it's nice to be able to challenge yourself in that way.
If you had to compare and contrast playing with a 5-piece rock band like you have done for so many years and you and one acoustic guitar, what would be some of the differences and comparisons? I mean, obviously one of the comparisons is that you're definitely playing music, but how do you feel about that?
It's different because, when you have your band and you're playing with, your comfort zone, it's really easy to kind of mask your lack of courage. It's a really, standing out there by yourself is really different.
It's naked, huh?
It's very stripped down. You don't have the band to support you. You're not being held up by other musicians. But the good thing is you have no other resource to rely on. You can just rely on yourself, and you're not necessarily relying on everyone else to do their job. You just have to do your own job. And
it's almost like it's almost like throwing yourself into a critical situation. You know what I mean?
It's very critical and it's very scary.
Bill, one thing I want to assure you though is every time I've been available to hear it, it always comes out really good. So
I appreciate that. It's hard because unfortunately I think we become our worst judge. We judge ourselves hard, and really we're putting ourselves out there, but in my opinion and in my comfort becomes that you kind of hope that you get that divine intervention to kind of just come in and fill the gaps, you know what I mean? Because you put yourself out there, and yet you're still just an instrument of the music, and the music's already there, and you become just a vehicle for it. And if you put yourself out there, hopefully through faith and just it'll just carry itself, and you do your best, and you let the music take care of the rest.
That's interesting.
All right, this was a pre-show interview before heading out to Winston's.
I have a few more
questions.
And
we'll capture Geoff after his performance and see what he has to say to the crowd.
Thank you.
Thank you.